Welcome back to my Pikmin 3 Let's Play here in the Hidden Triforce YouTube channel. We're going to start at day 6, and in day 6 we're going to be exploring a new area. I'm probably like a day behind because I kind of meandered around a little bit and wasn't exactly doing what I should be doing. I was just exploring too much. But anyways, we've got a new piece from my last boss fight, the armored mawdad, and now we can explore the distant Tundra. Which is obviously a frozen area. So once these guys stop babbling about nothing, we can go ahead and land in this new region. With us landing in a new region, we have a whole new area to explore, more fruits to find, new Pikmin to encounter, and I guess new bosses and enemies as well. So we're going to be stepping our game up a little bit. This episode is a little bit longer because we have few more things that we have to do in this episode. Here at the beginning, Alp and Brittany once again get separated, so we're going to be spending the majority of this Let's Play episode trying to reunite the two. So we've got a lot of work to do because they are on complete opposite sides of the map, and we're going to begin this episode playing with Brittany and under her control. So we're stuck in this cavern, pretty dark, not a whole lot going on, and we're just going to head on this way towards these new guys, these new Pikmin, the Yellow Pikmin. As you all know, if you're familiar with the Pikmin series, Yellow Pikmin are good at conducting electricity. As you can see, they're sparking, and there's some in the ground, so we're going to go ahead and pluck them up. And the Yellow Pikmin are also lighter, so you can throw them further distances and reach higher up places, which will be useful coming up in a few moments and later on in this episode as well. Anyways, I've been pretty busy over the last, I guess, week and a half to 2 weeks. As I've been saying in my last few videos, I've been getting ready to move to a new apartment and was getting new internet and everything. Since then I have moved, and pretty much everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, so it's kind of delayed me a little bit with getting this video out. When I moved into the place, the landlords did not clean it. The place was filthy from the previous tenants, so I got to take care of that. Let's go ahead and throw these guys up here. Like I said, they can be thrown further. But also, the counter was broken, the washer, dishwasher was broken, the electricity in half the building didn't work after a couple of days, the internet installation got delayed by about half a week from what it was supposed to, and it's just been overall hell, I suppose, to get everything going as it should be. And that's not even all the problems. I'm still waiting on my bed that I ordered more than a month ago. They shipped me the wrong rails for it, so I couldn't actually put my bed together. Though I have everything except for the right rails now, I was sleeping on the floor for about 5 days. Finally got my mattress in the mail, so I've been sleeping on that since then. So it's been a good, fun time here moving. My first time moving into my own apartment, but besides that, everything's good. I'm on a main street, so it's got a lot of traffic during the day, and so it can get kind of loud in here. And I do have a roommate, so the times I can record are a little bit limited because I don't want to be waking him up in the middle of the night by talking about Pikmin 3 Let's Plays and all this other variety of things that I'll be doing. Come on, guys, push at it. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting time, but I do have better internet, so I'll be more able to upload on a normal pace as well. Also, in other news, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD is coming out in less than a month. On the 20th, you can get your digital copy off the Wii U eShop, and I'll probably be doing that and doing a Let's Play of that as well. As you remember, as you may remember, I had a Wind Waker Let's Play back early summer, late spring, and once they revealed that Wind Waker HD was coming out, I decided to put it on hold so I could do the HD version. I didn't see the point of having two of them, since I was definitely going to be doing the HD one as well. I put it on hold, and I will be resuming that and also be doing this Let's Play more casually. I will be trying to knock out a lot of this in the coming days to get as much as done as I can. So hopefully I will have this Let's Play finished by the time Wind Waker HD comes out, but if not, it will still continue, but on a less frequent basis. I really can't get less frequent than I am doing now, though, but that was because I was moving, so I apologize again. Anyways, we are outside the cave now, so the day begins. One of the nice things is that the time was not running while we're in this cave. These guys, these swooping snitch bugs, are just bastards. So kill them as quickly as possible. What they like to do, he picks up your Pikmin and then he just slams them into the ground. They don't die, but they get buried into the ground. We just have to pluck them out again, but they're just kind of irritating. I learned a new command, the rush command. I don't know if I was able to do that the entire time. Probably was, but I figured out how to just make all the Pikmin charge one object at once instead of slowly throwing them at it. So that's a good thing. So hopefully that'll speed up my process a little bit. Now I'm going to take out as many Pikmin as I can, because we have a lot of work to be done. We have several different areas of bridge pieces on both Alp's side and also on Brittany's side. So while Brittany's Pikmin are destroying that electric barrier, I'm going to go over here and break down this barrier. Now we just walked past a piece of fruit that's up there on that ridge, but I can't get that until I get a yellow Pikmin, so I'll be coming back for that later. Now while they're breaking down that, I'm going to go this way. Now this episode really does require a lot of I guess cooperation between the two of them, the two playable characters, and you really need to work together and divide your time wisely. Now, there's not much I can do with just these yellow Pikmin because I really need black Pikmin, and Alf needs some yellow Pikmin. So I'm going to return here. I'll quickly select my red Pikmin. That's who I want to use against these fire enemies, and I will go ahead and attack them. Pyrosclastic Slooch. Who comes up with these names? These enemies don't do any damage at all, pretty much, but they will burn your other Pikmin to death. And with that, we get a new fruit, so that's awesome. Come on, guy, come with me. And I'm going to go ahead and target this fragment. Now, there's some grapes up there, which I will end up getting later on, maybe not in this episode. But now I'm going to go ahead and target these crystals that the rock Pikmin need to break, and work my way to get some more bridge pieces. We got one stack pretty much going where it needs to go. Now those flowers that I just walked past, if you throw Pikmin into them, they will sprout out new Pikmin. So I really should do that, but I just got too much stuff to focus on right now. Come on, guy, come back to me. Try and get all these guys rounded up as I can as they're near me, so they don't go all the way back where I just came from. Alright, go ahead and get this guy. Now that I have a lull in action, I'm going to go throw some Pikmin over to Brittany so she can do what she needs to do as well. And I'll go ahead and get my yellow Pikmin that he'll be needing to get that cherry that I just spoke about a minute ago. Now she needs several rock Pikmin. There's a bunch of things she needs to break open. They also do more damage, so it's good to just give her a bunch of them. And definitely throw her some red ones because they are your best fighters, and she will be fighting some enemies as well. And that should be good. I'll go ahead and return back this way before I return and play as Brittany some more. I'm going to try and get this cherry here momentarily. But first I want to make sure I get all these bridge pieces coming my way. Where is everybody? Guys are slow pokes. So yeah, we're going to use this geyser that we just formed. Jump up here. This guy, he will screw you up if you don't attack him really quickly. And he also is fire based, so just, whoa. Come on guys, kill him. You can save your guys if you get them really quickly, but come on, don't let them burn you to death. Oh, lost one guy. Lost a couple of guys. It's okay. Where's my yellow Pikmin? I'll get that gate later on in this episode. It just creates a shortcut essentially, so I'll figure that out later. Right now I'm going to go ahead and get this stack. There's a couple of different ways to get over this way, but we took this way obviously. So now that they are doing that and I need to wait for them to return to Alp, I will return to Brittany, and we're going to go and her bridge pieces are a little bit less direct, but it's still not too bad. We got a couple of enemies we're going to have to deal with. This guy, Arctic Cannon Larva. Just going to go ahead and kill them while I can. You really don't need to. They're not that smart. I don't want you to take them back. Come on, guys. And these Pikmin, they like to get stuck down there and just ignore the fact that there's a geyser that they just came up on and they just don't follow you. And I'm not in the mood to wait and try and figure them out. This guy, you need to... Whoops, my Pikmin didn't come with me. This guy you definitely need to kill quickly. He will just suck them up and eat them. Best approach for him is to get behind him, like right now. And for some reason my guys are just splitting off and being stupid, and this guy, thankfully, is only massacring a couple of my Pikmin. He got a decent amount, but nothing too serious. So, I got a fruit right there, which Yellow Pikmin are needed to throw up to. They will target on. Here we go. Well, they kind of like fall off of them, but we're going to focus on getting these pieces here. We'll take a couple of trips. I don't have the amount of Pikmin that I need unless they're just kind of hiding down there somewhere. As I said, these Pikmin rolled off. And I got a bunch just standing there still. So we're going to throw these guys. I want to get this fruit back. Definitely want to at least get some fruit going, so if I screw up the day, then I'll have plenty of time in future days to, I guess, collect whatever quest and story related items that I may need, like this bridge. That's 6 more pieces. Now these guys are starting to return, so once everybody clusters together, I will send them all back the way they need to. I'm trying to decide if I want to take back this polka dotted guy that I just killed. I'm not sure. It would be nice to get some extra Pikmin back. Got a decent amount right now. Here we go. Well, these guys are stuck. The bridge is not fully made yet. I have one more stack of pieces that I need to get. We're a little bit more than 50% done with this episode, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to leave this guy and I'm going to go and decide which way I want to go. And I'm going to go get that other piece. Ignore that guy as well, and that guy. They're all trying to kill me. Come on, dude. Oh wow, that was so nice. All those Pikmin avoided that. Okay, so the last one is kind of like right. I think I've got everybody. Probably not. I'm going to go ahead and take these guys. The last one is right here where you need these rock Pikmin, which is why I threw a bunch over. Break down this large crystal. Come on, guys, break it. I probably needed more of them because they're taking their sweet time on this crystal and should already be down. I'm going to go ahead and get the guys off of this fruit, or try to, and have them just bash their heads senselessly up against this crystal. And while they're doing that, I will go ahead and return to Alp, get all my Pikmin gathered. I don't want them to get lost or anything. Definitely don't want to lose this many Pikmin. That's almost half of what I've got. I need to get that bridge down still, and I still need to get the cherry. I believe it was a cherry that we saw earlier. I'm going to go ahead and just drop and... Oh, found a bunch more Pikmin that just have been doing nothing. Oh, and more Pikmin. These guys just hang out and they don't do anything. Here we go. The yellow ones will just climb up there, and it only takes one to get the cherry back. It's not a very big fruit, but I mean, I'm right there, so I may as well grab it. So now that that's done, return here. Bridge is coming along nicely. I had to pause the game for a second. I was taking a client call. Clients just never know when to leave me alone when I'm doing my Let's Plays. You're so rude. Come on. I told him I had to call him back in a few minutes, so I obviously have my priorities straight with Pikmin over clients. So it'll just be a second. In the meantime, enjoy some elevator music that I never did. I'll play you some elevator music in my next episode. Alright, so new fruit, and this is where the last stack of bridge pieces are. So after we get all of these final pieces over, the bridge will be fully made, and we will be able to explore the frozen tundra a little bit more, or whatever it's called. Tundra something, Tundra Falls, I don't remember what it's called. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and just gather some of these extra Pikmin while I'm here in this area, and I'm going to go ahead and also get these yellow Pikmin working on the barrier that I have here. I got some extra time left, maybe a quarter of the day, not even. So I'm going to mostly just fool around and gather whatever little tidbits of things that I can until the next day. There was that one thing of fruit, but I don't know if I have quite enough time to get that, the grapes that I saw earlier. So I'm going to leave that for now, and I'll get that in the next episode because I don't want to get stuck out there with a bunch of Pikmin. And I'll just deal with that in the next episode. Hopefully these guys will come with me now. I've probably got Pikmin scattered all over this map because I've been they don't like to follow very well in this level, and they get stuck on objects, and then they bounce off of things like that, and it's just a hassle. I'm trying to avoid all these monsters so I can just get them back to base and get everybody situated where they need to be for the end of the day. Is there some way just to end the day without waiting? Because that would be fantastic if there was. Go ahead and get this final piece of fruit that I was working on earlier. Now my Pikmin just stand still. I wish they would all just do what I told them to do and carry it. I'm sure there's room for more. Okay. So got everybody back here. These guys are still slowly chipping away at that barrier because I've only got like 5 of them on there. But I'll have more here in a second. Now my days, yeah. Gotta get everybody going. Day's ending here soon, so let's just get everybody where they need to be. These yellow guys over here really want to get this finished. Get a head start for day 6 tomorrow. And this guy just wants to go off by himself. Alright. So we got a little bit more than 100 Pikmin. I really would like some more rock Pikmin. I've got some guys that are just kind of sitting around, free balling it. So we got 23 in the field, and I know there's not 23 of them right here. I did collect 3 pieces of fruit today, as well as building a bridge, so I'm going to go ahead and get these guys. I'm missing 9 Pikmin somewhere, so definitely want to find them. Once I get these guys put away, I don't know what to do with these guys. I guess I'm just going to leave them here. Can't put them into the onion yet because it hasn't evolved. I don't want to run back to that one random area. Now, if you check out your game, come on guy, come with me. Is that guy coming or not? Ping, ping, ping. Come on, dude. Come on. This guy too. You check out your map, it tells you where your lost Pikmin are, which is really helpful, and is a nice feature from the other games where you haven't been able to see that. And you're also able just to get a view like that, just up around the area. And you can select a path to get all of your Pikmin back or you can select a path on your gamepad, and Alf, Brittany, or whoever will just kind of follow it and go to wherever you see Pikmin on your path. Now, I set a path for a couple of them, and I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm really running out of time. Oh, got a couple, so I saved some. Definitely not going to get these other guys. Selecting a path to them. And they're quite a ways. Yeah, over here, that makes sense. It's all these Pikmin over there, and you don't know how to follow directions. So yeah, I'm not going to make it back, but I was able to save a couple of them, so I'm going to lose maybe 4 or 5 Pikmin to the monsters at the end of the day, but that's not too bad for all that we accomplished today. Still kind of sad. I'm buzzing for him. Not gonna make it. I may have. Yeah, I just threw one away actually. Whoops. That's really stupid that he's an inch in front of me and it doesn't count. So anyways, whatevs. Gonna go ahead and skip all of this. And that's going to conclude this episode of the Pikmin 3 Let's Play. I lost 4 of these guys, 2 yellows, 2 blacks. Of course the 2 kind of Pikmin that I'm trying to stockpile on. But the rest of this episode will just be kind of my mission overview, all that I collected, how much fruit juice I've got, and I guess some brief talk of what we might have to do tomorrow. So until next time, stay tuned for more Pikmin 3 here in Hidden Triforce. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry it took so long for me to move in and get this next one out. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye.